Hello, everybody. This is Gerald Salenti, and it's Tuesday, October 14th, 2025. And pretty soon, your new Trends journals coming out alive. And here's the cover. In gold we trust. And of course, we gold you so. We gold you so. Yep. Been bullish on gold. We called the bottom back in, September 2023. It was on King World News. Yep. About $1,850 an ounce. So that's the bottom. And it was one of our top trends a couple of months later. In January 2024, golden year for gold. Oh, gold only went up 30% that year. And now it's up over 55%. Today, it hit $4,180 an ounce. It closed at $4,141 an ounce. That's right. It's a wild time out there. What is up? Over 31 bucks. Bitcoin. Bitcoin was down a bit. It's only trading at $113,000 a nothing coin. And again, we're bullish on it, have been for almost a decade, and very bullish on it now because the Trump team is into it. His kids, cabinet members' kids, on and on and on. As George Carlin said, it's one big club and you ain't in it. Very important. Brent crude. Brent crude last year, the average price was around $80 a barrel. Today, it closed around $62 a barrel. All right? So oil prices are going to go down. That's going to be good. Gas prices will go down. But the global economy is going down. And as we reported, OPEC Plus is pumping more oil into the system, even though demand is down. So there's more supply than demand because they need the dump. And they don't care what they get, they need it. That's also telling you why gold prices are going up. We are at a critical time now. And you're only hearing this from us. Number one, let's make this perfectly clear. Oh, gold hit $4,180 an ounce today. Go to CNBC.com. Look at all of their front page stories. But we didn't say anything. If we missed it, let us know. Because I don't want to be sued by them. By saying, why the fuck aren't you guys talking about rising prices of gold? Oh, same thing with Bloomberg today. We didn't see it. Maybe it was there. We're too blind to see. It's in your economic update. We go over this in detail. Yep. The silver prices, again, they're up almost 70% this year. And again, we've greatly detailed the steady rise in gold and silver prices has been ignored by the mainstream media. In great detail, we noted that there was barely a major article about gold soaring prices. We go back from September 9th. We could go back further, but we just showed you from there to last week. Yep. September 23rd. On Friday, gold prices went up 1.1%. That's a pretty big jump, right? Should have been news? No. Gold drifts higher with a spotlight on Fed policy path. Drifts higher? That was CNBC. Yep. How about gold prices spiked? One after another. We go down the list. And hardly a word. They don't want to talk about it. Now, here's what's very important that no one else is speaking about. What they keep saying is gold prices are now going up the fastest since the late 1970s. This is a different story. Back in the 1970s. So, by the way, this is Bloomberg. Go to Bloomberg and zip zero headline about spiking gold prices. And we say nothing about gold in their latest report for 4 hours. We looked at it. Both were touting the stock market's rebound. As Bloomberg wrote, stocks rise as Powell keeps Fed cut wagers in play. Yep. And CNBC, Fed's Powell suggesting tightening program could end soon, offers no guidance on rates. Oh, by the way, Goldman Sachs, a while ago, they said gold in 2026 will hit around 4,400. Now they're saying break $5,000 an ounce. That's Goldman Sachs. That's the banksters saying that. So again, they don't go back. You don't go back to the 1970s. Back then, America, we're number one. Oh, remember, we used to be the exceptionals. Yeah. Those days are gone. It's a different world. Back in 1978, when gold prices started to spike, America's gross domestic product was around $2.5 trillion. China, today's number 2 largest economy in the world, back then, before a rotten piece of crap, a warmongering prick who brought China into the World Trade Organization, took our jobs out NAFTA. Oh yeah, before Slick Willie Clinton did that, that was a t-shirt I did in 1992, just to tell you the way I feel about this shit. You ready? Again, America's gross domestic product was around 2.5 trillion, while third world China's was 150 billion. 150 billion. Today it's 20 trillion. All right? India, back then, these are countries of 1.4 billion people. Now, 137 billion. Today, 4 trillion. It's a different game. There were no BRICS back then. The world is fighting against the United States' economic hegemony. Gold is telling the story, and we're telling it. There are others that are telling it out there, but no magazine is telling it like we are. So this is very important to watch. And seeing trouble ahead today, Trump blamed the BRICS for, quote, their attack on the dollar and their attempt to weaken its status as the world's currency. So again, there's no relationship between rising gold prices back in the 1970s compared to today. And again, you know one of our trends, prepare for the death of the dollar. It's going to happen. The debt level in the United States is not, what I said, what they might do, you remember, hey, Trump said, hey, me and Musk were going to go into Fort Knox. We're going to see the gold we got in there. They got sold. How come you haven't gone in there? And they know what's in there. That's bullshit. We're going to go in there. They know what's in there. So there may be a possibility that they may increase the value of gold, double it, more than double it. So they say, we got all this gold. We don't have any debt problem. Gold's covering us. So that's some of what you got in your Trends Journal. But of course, there's a lot more. You want to know about technocracy? Articles in there by Joe Duran, the technocracy man, one after another. Yep. And trends in geopolitics, what's going on in Ukraine, is that war ramping up? Well, again, oil prices are down. And now there's supposed to be peace in the Middle East with the Gaza. But these are articles from Times of Israel, just before I went on the air. Israel won't reopen Rafah crossing, will limit aid to press Hamas to release 24 slain hostages. They're dead. What are you starving the people now? And I got to make this 1,000% clear. Remember Netanyahu said, quote, we're going to have total victory? Hey, what's total victory? Would you kill about 70,000 Palestinians? Bomb Gaza into ruins? Wounded probably almost 200,000 people? Oh, most of the people dead, over 70% women and children. Is that total victory? And why did it take 2 fucking years to end this war? And good, I'm glad Trump ended it. Bravo for you. Oh, but now they just bombed another boat in Venezuela, saying the bullshit that there's drugs in the boats and no proof of anything. So they could kill anybody they want for any reason. Hey, I'm the president. I could do what I want. Right. Then this article from Haaretz, just before we went on the air. Israel's Smotrich vows, quote, there will be Jewish settlement in Gaza despite ceasefire deal. Right-wing finance minister Bezalel Smotrich vowed on Tuesday night that, quote, there will be Jewish settlement in Gaza despite a ceasefire deal and a U.S. brokered agreement that does not include such plans. Yep. There will be no Hamas in Gaza, no threat to Israeli civilians in Gaza for decades. There will be Jewish settlements in Gaza because without long-term settlement, there is no security. Settlement? How about stealing the fucking land? Shove this settlement word up your fucking ass. Oh, don't ask me. How about the Geneva Convention and Article 242 of the United Nations? You can't keep stealing Palestinian land. Oh, yes, we can. I'm Smotrich. We could steal what we want. Where's the outrage? Oh, you're an anti-Semite, Salenti. How dare you, you say what the Geneva Convention and Article 242 of the United Nations said. Don't you know what Moses told Abraham, what God told them, was this or that 3,500 years ago? Yeah, shove that crap up your ass, too. Yep. You ready for this? He added, we have patience, determination, and faith. And with God's help, we will continue the serious victories and miracles God has done with us. Hey, man, my God's different than your God. Oh, hey, he got some. Hey, got some. What about the 10 Commandments? Thou shalt not kill. How about that one? No. We don't care about that one. That don't mean anything. We don't care about any of that stuff. Yep. And it's your full victory as well. Victorious winter of settlements. Yep. Anyway, the war is going to continue. And will they attack Iran? If the Israel war and the Ukraine war ramp up, gold prices are going to go up. Again, another golden year for gold. The whole sections on the Israel war, more in Ukraine, what's going on over there. And Gregory Mannarino, get out of the system, the washout. So get ready for the washout. And trends in high-tech science, trends in AI, and the presidential reality show. Trump imposes new sanctions on Iran's oil. What right do we have to tell Iran what to do? And in Venezuela, there are more and more people saying that the United States is going to attack. And if they do, the United States loses. So subscribe to the Trends Journal. We're giving you everything that nobody else is. Look at all the topics that we've gone through. For the grand total of $2.59 a week. Nothing. Yep. Oh, they just passed the Uniparty, passed the National Defense Bill. nearly $1 trillion as our country is rotting in front of our eyes. Congressional approval to bomb alleged drug boats in the Caribbean. Yep, isn't that nice? So there you got some of it, and you can get more of it. So subscribe to the Trends Journal if you want to read history before it happens. The more subscribers we have, the more we can do to help change the world in a more positive way. We're doing everything we can to help you prepare, prevail, and prosper in these dangerous times ahead. Thanks for tuning in.